We are going to finish out, complete the rest of the categories to complete my 40 predictions of the 2025, better known as the 67th Annual Grammy Ceremony. I've created a playlist that houses these nominees inside of it so you can follow along.
What's up, YouTube? What's up? It's your boy EJ, the CEO of justaboiandhiscamera Productions. Remember, I had to add a third part because, well, I was a little long-winded and I couldn't get part 2 to be below 40 minutes. So here's part 3. I will be predicting the winners of the R&B albums. I will jump right over to Grammy Field 1, Dance, Electronic, and Pop. And of course, you already know, Best New Artist, Producer of the Year, Songwriter of the Year, Song of the Year, Record of the Year, and Album of the Year. Winner predictions will be revealed. It's all here in the last installment of Just a Boy and His Camera 2025 Grammy Predictions. Let's get started.
That leads to 2 albums now. Best Progressive R&B Album and Best R&B Album. What's the difference between these 2 categories? Best R&B Album allows for more elements of infusing the different genres like hip-hop, Afro beats, but the Progressive R&B Album category is reserved for the more traditional R&B sounds. Your 5 finalists for Best Progressive R&B Album is Avery Sunshine, So Glad to Know You, Childish Gambino, Bando Stone, In the New World, Duran Bernard and Route, Kalani, Crash, and No Worries. Why, Lord? Why? Avery, solid work, very solid, but just one note. And Duran did his thing on his, but this is Avery and Duran's first nomination for their career. Congrats, but y'all have been eliminated. While they very much populated on the finalist list, I just don't know how their fate will be with the Grammys. Childish Gambino is my third pick. While it was the most successful on the charts, commercially, most successful also, I didn't really hear much about it, and I really didn't resonate with what he did, but I mean, it has every option to win. I just don't think it should. My second place option is an album that the critics think was horrible. Well, at least some critics. Some give it its props. I say she experimented. Ultimately, I think Kalani delivered a solid production, solid vocals on majority of the tracks, and I love Kalani. The fact that she gave 2 albums in 2024 was perfect for me, and you are my second place choice to win because I think Crash was actually done well, and the experiment is revolutionary. It's evolution. It's evolving. Let's take R&B, even traditional styles, to the next level. So I love it. Pac Anderson is part of this No Worries group, and also worked with Bruno Mars, who knows the formula to win. So can he use his past and the brilliance to bring No Worries to their Grammy victory? I believe he can, and I believe he will. So No Worries, Why Lord was snatched Best Progressive R&B Album, giving No Worries their first Grammy win. Best R&B Album is, I think, one of the fiercest, one of the most competitive categories this year. If the Grammys don't use personal business or personal lives or what may have been said out of artists' mouth against them. You have the best commercial performing album versus a futuristic Ford album versus a well-crafted multiple genre album going up against a solid R&B album and just random ass fire tracks being thrown onto an album in no chronological order. But damn, thank you for all them tracks. Well, thank you for at least 12 of them. Because damn, now that you've released them, I can't be without. Ooh, with all that being said, like, well, damn, who do you eliminate? The rando, the R&B perfectionist, the futuristic, the best commercial performing,
or the best multi-infused genre album.
In this particular lineup, in this particular time, I'm going to eliminate Layla Hathaway and the legend, icon, in the R&B world, Usher. Futuristic, genre bending, and rando are my top 3 choices In third place, futuristic. Algorithm is crafted very nicely. Some missteps, but that's what it's all about being futuristic and taking music to the next level and transforming the sound of what we were expecting. Lucky day with Algorithm is that choice. But if they also want to award a genre-bending, phenomenal body of work with no regard to their personal life or their history, then Chris Brown is the best to win. He is my second choice. This album was so solid. He did release 35 more tracks. 35 is a lot. Usher had 20 on his. These two are the longest albums. He does have some really great songs on it, but it could definitely be an overload. And they could go with some of the shorter ones that are clear, concise, and have a point of view, which leads me to my number one choice, Money Long, Revenge. There's no rhyme or reason to why these tracks are the way they are, lined up the way they are, put the way they are, nothing. Just solid-ass tracks thrown on an album and said, for your viewing pleasure. But I just think it is a phenomenal album, and it deserves the win. So I'm going with Money Long winning her first R&B album victory. If Money Long could win Best R&B Song, Best R&B Performance, and Best R&B Album, she would join the ranks of Bruno Mars and keep him in good company as the only two artists to ever do this feat. I know that was a lot. My meat of this video was that field right there. These next ones are going to go pretty swiftly because we all resonate with what? Pop! So let's kick it off with the Grammy Field 1. Pop and Dance Electronic Music. Up first, Best Dance Electronic Recorded. Your finalists are Disclosure, She Gone, Dance On, Fortet, Loved, Fred Again, and Baby Kim, Leave Me Alone, Leave Me Alone, Leave Me Alone. No, it's just Leave Me Alone. Justice and Tam Impala, Never Ender, Kate Renata featuring Childish Gambino, Witchy. Disclosure earns its 5th nomination in this category, has never won, matter of fact, has never won a Grammy, period. And I do believe they will lose again, and so their record will go to 0-9. Fred Again is your 2024 defending champ, but I don't think this song is strong enough to actually beat the other contestant that I do believe should win and will win. So I'm going to go ahead and eliminate him, even though this is his 4th nomination. Fortet Loved is an instrumental track. It's the only one, so that's cute. If they don't want to hear none of these words from these other artists, then this will be a great pick. So it's my 3rd place choice. My 2nd place choice is Justice and Tame Impala's Never Render. Very solid. This is the 2nd nom for the category, but will they lose for a 2nd time? Or will they win over my first pick, which is Kate Renata and Childish Gambino's Witchy? This is Kate Renata's 3rd nom. He has 1 win, 1 loss. This was a very interesting lineup in the finalists, but damn, when you think about this, this is some serious ass competition. Best Dance Pop Recorded. Ariana Grande, Yes End. Billie Eilish. Laura de Marie. Charlie XCX. Von Dutch. Madison Beer, Make You Mine. Troye Sivan, Got Me Started. Interesting enough, the submission from Charlie XCX is not the one I thought was going to be submitted for this. Which, if the other one was submitted, I think she would be a shoo-in, but she has serious competition. But it won't be from Billie Eilish. And while Madison put up a great effort, I believe she will not win in this category either. But I will say congrats to her for her first nomination in this category, which is also Billie's first nomination in this category, but I think it was forced versus natural. While Charlie XCX delivered an amazing album, I don't believe this was a very strong choice. If they want to award Charlie, by all means, she's my 3rd place choice. I understand. My 2nd place choice, the Grammy snubbed her, allegedly, or did they help her? But Ariana Grande, one of the most successful dance tracks of 2024, and I'm not even sure if it was supposed to be a dance track, but that's what it turned out to be, and we ate it up. International celebrity artist that just took my ear away with Got Me Started, and I cannot lie, the track is fire. And while this is the 2nd nom, he lost last year, I do believe he came back swinging, and he should be their pick for Best Dance Pop Recording. Which now brings us to Best Dance Electronic Music Album. Your 5 finalists: Charlie XCX, Katrinada, Fortet, Justice, and Zed. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, there's no point to tell y'all much about this category. She got an Album of the Year nom. The album got 9 nominations total. Third place, Zed. Second place, Katrinada. But the one that will walk away with this daggone award, Charlie XCX wins her first Grammy. Well, I don't know if it's going to be her first because I don't know how the ceremony is going to announce all the winners. But at any rate, she walks away with a win because this one is hers. Point blank, period, next. Best Pop Solo Performance. Interesting. I don't know, y'all. Some of these finalists, I'm just, okay. I wasn't even thinking about you as a finalist, but sure. Hey, they like it. I love it. So your 5 finalists are Beyonce, Bodyguard. Charlie XCX, Apple. Billie Eilish, Birds of a Feather. Chaperone, Good Luck Babe. Sabrina Carpenter, Espresso. Who do we eliminate? Cowboy Carter is all over the Grammys. I don't understand. Sure, it's a beautiful song. I just wasn't thinking about it when I'm thinking about the pop categories. I wasn't thinking about her pop. I love how it shows the diversity of Cowboy Carter. I do, but I don't see why it's in this category. But it won't be the first time Beyonce's been nominated in a pop category that I didn't think should have been in there in the first place and actually won the category. So won't be shocked if she gets a win, but her and Charlie XCX's Apple just doesn't seem fitted for this category. So I'm going to go ahead and toss them both out, leaving my third place choice being Billie Eilish's Birds of a Feather. Not because it doesn't deserve the win, it's just out of 4 nominations, she's never won. Can she win it on her 5th nomination? I don't see why not. Maybe they don't see her as pop. But does Birds of a Feather resonate with pop? Well, I guess we'll find out February 2nd, because my second place choice is Chaperone, Good Luck Babe. Phenomenal track, phenomenal year, phenomenal story, from nothing to everywhere. I love it. Congrats. But can they fend off Billboard's greatest pop star of 2024, Sabrina Carpenter? Funny thing though, the Grammys don't normally award synthetic pop. So 2 synthetic pop songs could lead to Billie Eilish taking the victory, or it could just lead to Sabrina being the supreme synthetic pop. Yeah, I know we supposed to award artistry and depth and stuff, but why can't fun win? And I think Espresso was fun. But if she should go ahead and lose, I wouldn't be upset either because it took 6 albums to break through. So, I mean, congrats, but you're not used to winning anyway. All right, well, back to the interesting lineup. Back to some diverse finalists. Back to how did you populate? These 5 songs are really good after you listen to them for a hot while. Now, all 5 of these songs are actually pretty decent, to include the one that I didn't think should have been in the category in the first place. But at any rate, here we go. Your 5 finalists for Best Pop Duo Group Performance are Beyonce and Post Malone, Levi Jeans, Ariana Grande, Brandy and Monica, The Boy Is Mine remix, Charlie XCX and Billie Eilish, Yes, Gracie Abrams and Taylor Swift, Us, and Lady Gaga and Bruno Mars, Die With a Smile. Once again, Billie Eilish, I feel, is forced in this song. The final version does pull off what needs to be pulled off. I don't think it excelled to be as a finalist, but at any rate, congrats to both of them. I'm going to eliminate both of them. And Beyonce and Post Malone are going to go right behind them. Because while Levi Jeans is beautiful, I didn't really register it as a pop. So why should it win? It shouldn't, but anything is possible. Third place, I believe, is a Here Babe, because we didn't want to award Post Malone type victory, or Here Babe because you lost in every other category that you was in. If they want to give Taylor Swift a Grammy outside of Best Music Video, here you go, babe. This is the category for you. This is the category for Gracie Abrams, because this is only a nomination. So there y'all go. Third place choice, Us. But second place, oh baby. Now this is interesting. Brandy and Monica, phenomenal voices, phenomenal in the R&B community. We love them. They fought, they made up, all because of this remix. I love it. Great story. Ariana Grande, 4th nomination, 1 win. Brandy and Monica only have 1 Grammy for their shared song. Yes, The Boy Is Mine. The Vocal Bible, the hood chick of ATL, and their phenomenal catalog only have 1 Grammy, and it's for The Boy Is Mine. The original version that Ariana was inspired by when she made this version, and they remixed Ariana's version and not the original. But wouldn't it be so damn iconic and a nod to the 90s if Brandy and Monica get a Grammy for The Boy Is Mine remix, giving them 2 career Grammys for the same song? It's historic. But they're going to have some very strong competition. Prediction to win Best Pop Group Duo Performance is Lady Gaga and Bruno Mars. Die with a Smile. This is Lady Gaga's 4th nom. She could have a career record-setting 3rd win in this category. And Bruno can go 2 for 2. Let's see what happens on February 2nd. We Die with a Smile beat The Boy Is Mine, or will Nastia win? Will we nod the 90s and give Brandy, Monica, and Ari the Grammy for The Boy Is Mine? Best Pop Vocal Album. Fun fact, 50% of the pop vocal album winners have went on to win Album of the Year. Could this be a look into the future when they name the Best Pop Vocal Album? I don't know. Your 5 finalists: Ariana Grande, Eternal Sunshine; Billie Eilish, Hit Me Hard and Soft; Chaperone, The Rise and Fall of a Midwest Princess; Sabrina Carpenter, Short and Sweet; Taylor Swift, The Tortured Poets Department. 4 of these 5 are Album of the Year nods. If any one of these 4 should win, it could be a prediction of who should win Album of the Year. 50%, as I said before, win both. Eliminating off the back are Billie Eilish, Hit Me Hard and Soft, and Chaperone, Rise and Fall of a Midwest Princess. 1, because 1 is synthetic pop, and it normally don't go on to win. And 2, I feel Billie Eilish more was the alternative side of her and not pop. But I'm not shocked if Billie wins this category. Billie is a phenomenal artist. I just don't think she may have been categorized correctly. Pop it is, and pop she is, but not today. So, the top 3. She just won last year. Don't know if it's too soon. And this is a songwriter's album, so right up the Grammys alley for resonating and voting because they love a good pen. But I don't know if awarding her is going to happen. So in 3rd place, The Tortured Poets Department by Taylor Swift, leading a shocking reveal that I don't think Sabrina will win this category, because I don't think Sabrina is going to win Album of the Year, which means the snubbed Ariana Grande takes this win, eliminating any focal point that any of the 4 is going to win Album of the Year, leaving shock room or rewarding room, or even, oh my God, you didn't win Best Pop, but you won Album of the Year. So many different ways, but by awarding Ari, it keeps the motherfuckers guessing. And plus, Ariana's Eternal Sunshine was a very phenomenal album, so it is a very solid choice to win, as it's not synthetic pop, it is pop, and it's not Taylor Swift. But I will say this is not a cakewalk category by the least, okay? While only 61 entered for the title Songwriter of the Year, the 5 finalists put up some songs, y'all. Most of these are Grammy nominated, and if not, they fall into an album that is. While some diversely dig into country, and some into Spanish, and some into mainstream or multiple genres, these songwriters came out swinging, and one even earned Best New Artist nom. You see on the screen the nominees, you see their bodies of work, what they're being awarded for. You see my top three, you kind of see my color coordinating, because I wanted y'all to see exactly what they're being nominated for. But ultimately, like to save for time, my number one choice is Amy Allen, which leads to Producer of the Year. You see their bodies of work on the screen. You say you love me, but you love it hesitation. You cannot with me on a lower vibration. You need customization. They are the 5 finalists. These are the nominees. And my choice to win it this year, lost last year, but I feel it came back swinging, didn't give up, and damn, thank you for them tracks that you produced, because they fire. Dernist, D-Mal Ernest, the second is Producer of the Year. We'll spend a little bit of time on this category because I find it very interesting. Best New Artist, 323 entries. Damn, there's a lot of y'all out there. Most of them don't even break the surface to who you are. And these are your final 8. Out of the 8, 3 of them are established. They've been around for a while. They just haven't ever broke through. And now they broke through. Doji, Benson, Boom, and Teddy Swims. Congrats on your nominations, especially Doji, who gets 2 other nominations this year. But I eliminate all 3 of you. Ray, songwriter. Nominated for Songwriter of the Year. She is my 3rd place choice to get the win. A songwriter won last year, don't you forget, Victoria Monet. Chaparral Ron and Sabrina Carpenter. Both are synthetic pop, both have phenomenal years, both got the same amount of nominations in the same categories. I think we should award the true new artist. So Chaparral should be the winner if they're going to choose a synthetic pop person. And I'm about to be very hypocritical. Sure I am. I know. I'm a hypocrite. But my first place choice to win this award is somebody who's also been there for a while. I know, sorry, Sabrina. But he's been trying to break into a field, a genre, that ain't so friendly to minorities, African Americans, or any other race other than Caucasian. So he might have good reason of why he couldn't break in, why he couldn't have a breakthrough year. But Sabozi, who finally breaks through, that's award Sabozi. Because of the last 15 winners, 7 have already been pop. And there's only been 1 country winner. So let's add a second one. Why not? Let's do something crazy. And add a second country winner among the list of the last 15. Or last 16 in this case. As hell, number 15 could have been country. Knocked off the list. Song of the Year is a Songwriters Award. Over 900 entries bidded their chance to be a finalist. Out of the 978 entries, 970 are already losers. And 8 have advanced to the final ballot. 8 will be voted on, and 1 name, or potentially 2, would be called on February 2nd. In 3rd place, Sabozi, a bar song Tipsy. I know. Hypocrite. Me, I got it. His song does not have depth. But he got left off Record of the Year. So, damn. Can we award him something? I think he did an amazing job. I think the song is what we need. 3rd place for him because it's not of any depth. But damn it, y'all got me. I have to confess because it's the video. It's time to confess. I have a tie for my 2nd place choice. I really do. I think it'd be a phenomenal shock and well-deserved tie. Because these 2 songs are crafted so well. And just for 2 totally different point of views, but damn, crafted very well. And while among the catalog, I just shocked that it would be the one to win. Just like most people say Cowboy Carter was shocked then that would be the one in Beyonce's category to win. So I didn't say it's not deserving. I just didn't think that out of her whole catalog, this would be the one. But yes, I think there should be a tie between Billie Eilish and Taylor Swift. Brilliant. And I do believe it's finally time that Taylor Swift has won. This is her record-setting 8th nomination. Come on, give the baby a win. Give the baby a bone. Something. While Billie Eilish is 50-50. This is her 5th nomination. She has 2 wins, 2 losses. So, hell, won last year. In this prediction video, I have Billie Eilish going 0 for 7. Mine is this one if she should win, but it's not my first place choice. But it ain't like she ain't been 0 for 7 before. She ain't the only one in history, though. But that leads us to my number 1 choice. Lady Gaga and Bruno. Oh my God, it's crafted so damn well. This is Bruno's 6th nomination and Gaga's 4th. But can this be Gaga's first win and Bruno's record-setting 3rd win in the category? Record of the year! 780 submissions. 8 finalists. Damn, that's a lot. I don't even know who listened to all that, if they even did, but whatever. Here's your finalists. The Beatles, Now and Then. Beyonce, Texas Hold'em. Billie Eilish, Birds of a Feather. Chaperone, Good Luck Babe. Charlie XCX, 360. Kendrick Lamar, Not Like Us. Sabrina Carpenter, Espresso. Taylor Swift, Fortnight featuring Post Malone. I'm going with what I know and what I've not seen, and that is synthetic pop winning. It's not because I don't think these songs are deserving. I just don't think the Grammys are going to pick them because they never picked them before. But that doesn't mean they won't change their mind. It's just they have not before. And same for the diss track. Diss tracks have rarely ever won in the general field. I don't believe have ever won, but I'm just going to say rarely, just in case one slipped in. So Kendrick, Chaperone, and Sabrina are all eliminated off the bat. Where you think you would have saw Sabuzi's Bar Song Tipsy in Record of the Year, you find the Beatles. I'm going to go ahead and eliminate the Beatles. I know. They never won. It's been years. 1971 to be exact, since they were last nominated in Record of the Year category. And it's their 5th nomination. But why? The song was not, who listened to that shit? However, don't get it twisted. That don't mean shit. If the Grammy panel wants the Beatles to win, the Beatles are going to win. I just don't think it should win because it's nobody's Record of the Year. But why not give them one last one and seal their legacy? These other artists have other opportunities, hopefully. So there you go. But I don't think it should, but it doesn't mean that it won't. Beyonce holds 2 records in this category. She's the most nominated, and she's also the most nominated without a win. The last country song to win Record of the Year was in 2011. So it's been a long time, over a decade. Can Beyonce pull out this win? Not only sealing her legacy, but also country. To be the first Black woman to win Record of the Year with a country song. But she is my 3rd place choice to do this feat. Once again, I'm a hypocrite, but I just can't decide between these 2 songs. I don't know what it is. I normally can go against Billie Eilish with no problem. But Billie Eilish's Birds of a Feather and Taylor Swift featuring Post Malone, Fortnight, are my tie 2nd place choices to win. I mean, one, Billie Eilish ain't no stranger to this category. This is her 5th nomination, and she's 2 wins, 2 losses. My poor Taylor over there, teamed up with Post Malone, gets her 6th nom in this category. She's yet to ever win it. And furthermore, Post Malone has yet to ever win a Grammy. Doesn't look good for the home team, but can they pull it off? I do believe either Billie or Taylor will make for great representation of a winner. So good luck to both of you, as I could not pick a winner between the 2 of you. You're not my 1st place choice either way, so it guess it doesn't really matter, because if this one should win, then y'all was going to lose anyway. It's time, because it's been 10 years since a dance record has won Record of the Year, and 360 was phenomenally crafted. So there y'all go. My 1st place choice, shocking the world. A dance record for the 2nd time in history, winning Record of the Year. Charlie XCX. So let me tell y'all this. Beyonce has never won Record of the Year. Beyonce has never won Album of the Year. If Beyonce wins Record of the Year, she won't win Album of the Year. If she doesn't win Record of the Year, she has a very strong possibility of winning Album of the Year. I do not see her getting both. I could be wrong, but I don't see it. Which brings us to Album of the Year. 707 entries wanted to be a finalist for Album of the Year, and more so, win it. Y'all, I was struggling with the 20 albums I had to review for my podcast. 700! Some of these didn't get reviewed, I'm pretty sure. But, at any rate, your finalists are Andre 3000, New Blue Sun, Beyonce, Cowboy Carter, Billie Eilish, Hit Me Hard and Soft. Charlie XCX, Brad. Chaperone, Rise and Fall of the Midwest Princess. Taylor Swift, The Tortured Poets Department. Sabrina Carpenter, Short and Sweet. And last, but definitely not least, Jacob Collier, Jesus, Volume 4. Jacob album skills, finessing, production, engineering, arranging. The boy is talented. This is not his first nomination. This is his third. The boy got it. I may not think he does or think he's deserving, but the boy got skills. I just don't think this is his year, though. These albums are all phenomenal. These albums are all deserving in their own right. I don't want to go through all of that because the video will be even longer. So just trust me when I say each one is crafted and executed brilliantly, even if you don't think they are. Chaperone, The Rise and Fall of the Midwest Princess, Billie Eilish, Hit Me Hard and Soft, and Sabrina Carpenter's Short and Sweet. Phenomenal job, ladies. Amazing 2024. Don't think it's album of the year. Why? We can award somebody's penmanship. We can award artistry that took us in a different direction than anybody expected. We can award an album that defined or redefined or rediscovered Black excellence in a genre that rarely celebrates Black excellence. Or we can celebrate an album that dominated the dance world. Yes, yes. The final four: Andre 3000, Charlie XCX, Beyonce, and Taylor Swift. I know when to say three, but this is why. Let's go ahead and break down the four, and you'll see what I mean. Taylor Swift is my fourth pick, which technically means eliminated, right? She won last year. This album has really fell on deaf ears. It doesn't get talked about. It's very well done. Don't get it wrong. Her penmanship, her storytelling is immaculate. But she just won for Midnights, which is a version of Tortured Poets Department. So she's already been awarded for this type of style. Like you saw with Folklore and Evermore. Folklore won, Evermore didn't. In that same mindset, she's already won for this type of album. So congrats on the nom. But my third place choice, now everybody's been saying that no instrumental album has ever been nominated or won Album of the Year. That's not correct. The very first album ever awarded out at the very first ceremony was an instrumental album. But what it is an historical moment because there's only been one. It was a first one. And 67 years later, there could be a second one. So Andre, for the win, is shock value, is really, truly awarding artistry. Because this man, for 2.5 hours, if you include the deluxe version, played the flute in different ways, with different elements and different add-ons. But a flute, the flute is the main character. For 2.5 hours. Baby, that is talent. That is artistry. That is a gift. Baby, 2.5 hours playing the flute. Damn. That's an album of the year win right there. I mean, shit. People listen to it. It resonated with people. And people are using the beats for their own songs. Baby, that's art. Take note. The showdown. This is what I meant by record of the year. Shock value. Daft Punk shocked the world when they took home a record of the year and album of the year in the same year, 2014. 10 years later, can Charlie XCX do the same with 360 and Brad? Or will she get Heisman by Miss Beyonce Knows Carter and the Civil War on Country with Cowboy Carter, a country-inspired, not just country, album? Ooh. It will all come down to their peers. It will all come down to the votes. It doesn't matter about the charts. It doesn't matter about the fans. It doesn't matter about the critics. It comes down to the voting panel. And either one of these two could be album of the year. The country album won album of the year back in 2019. It was Casey Musgraves, the Golden Album. Daft Punk won it in 2014. I have no shame. I don't. I love both albums. I love both artists. And I just think This artist came out of nowhere. This artist was laughed at, was just shunned, was just tossed away for her artistry because it didn't resonate with people, or it didn't touch people. It wasn't deemed good or for popular masses. And she just came back, not letting none of that stop her, and she just delivered one of the best albums of 2024. And no disrespect to Cowboy Carter and Beyonce and her legacy and her artistry and everything she's done. And yes, she deserves an album of the year. I just won't be able to say it will be her. I will celebrate with her. She is my second place choice, alternate winner. For all the people that said she couldn't do anything, her music wasn't worth listening to, she shut them all down. And so she is my prediction and my choice, and even my want, I should say, for album of the year. So there you go. My number one choice is Charlie XCX. And with that, them are the 40 categories predicted by your boy. Hopefully I didn't let my heart get the best of me, but we'll see how I do, or how I did, on February 2nd. I'll catch you after, because I got to catch you up on what your boy did, how I did, and how I felt about the Grammys, and all that good shit. Thank y'all for watching. Please comment, like, subscribe. Let me know what you think. Let's discuss my wins, my predictions, or even what I said. What do you think? Do you agree with me, or are you on the fence and want to defend another artist? Let me know. I love it. I'll be waiting to see who challenges me and who agrees and what y'all have to say. Until next time, peace, love, and happiness, y'all.